in the room.
Okay, let's talk about the duck. First off, this photo is incredible. This photo,
I love it.
This photo is incredible. I mean, this is whoever decided to have the duck facing the basket so that we could get a photo like this. This is incredible.
Genius.
I absolutely love it. So a couple things. First one, we talked to, I believe, Simon and some other people that people were interested in showing up to this event to see the duck.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're getting people out to just see the duck, that's a win. You're getting people that maybe stick around to watch disc golf after they see the duck, because there's only so much to see for the duck, right? So that's a win. Second thing, and maybe some people might think like, Brody, what the heck? I would have thought you'd be on my side. I think this is terrible. I think this is a bad look for disc golf. Where are you at? That you had my back. Guys, this is way different than a spotter who's actually on the green giving inbounds or out of bounds spots for players and spectators dressed up like a Jedi. These two things are vastly different. I am anti-Jedi spotter, big into the big duck. And I think it's just unique. It's interesting. It's not in the playing field. Now, if they made a hole, Gary, where we had to like throw over the big duck, there I might be like, hold on a second.
Could you imagine that floating in the water on 18 as you're trying to tee off?
See, I think I'm okay with that. If it's in the water, kind of like they do sometimes
off to the right.
Sometimes they do with cars, for golf tournaments. I think I'm okay with that as well. But yeah, I think I'm okay with this. I think it's interesting. It brought people in. It was a talking point, and it made for hilarious photos.
Mm-hmm. Especially as like you rounded the back part of the course, you could see the duck for like the last 5 holes. Like you're approaching the duck as you play. And then just like you said, the brilliance of putting it here, there was a moment where like they had a camera behind someone putting right at the duck. And I'm wondering, does that take you out of your zone? You got this giant 60-foot, 30,000-pound thing staring you down. I heard that this could be going to Idlewild too.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I get to see the duck.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be kind of cool. Like you come out of the tunnel on 18 and the duck's just peering over the trees at you as you're trying to approach that final basket.
I gotta maybe try to do a trick shot with the duck here. Gotta do a trick shot with the duck.
Do you think like something like this because you have a lot more experience with like getting sponsors and that kind of thing. Would a company ever be interested in like seeing a large asset?
Oh, here we go.
There it is.
All right. Here we go. We got the duck and the Jedi spotter.
Man.
Oh.
Would a company ever be interested in like a large, physical asset like this on the course, putting up some kind of advertisement on this type of thing? Like, is there value in that kind of stuff, or getting, because I've seen a lot of discourse between people that, this is gimmicky and stupid, or no, this is brilliant because a large company might want to come in and stamp their thing on it. Like, what happens if we get a big inflatable gummy bear at Worlds, with Haribo on it?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, at the end of the day, like you go to a lot of these tournaments, the big golf tournaments, bike racing, cycling tournaments, not tournaments, events, running, swimming. You go to any sort of event. Now, obviously, I mean, even go to a football game or basketball, there's activations all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Very few companies will ever turn down the chance to have an activation, right? They want to not just be a name. They want to have stuff to go to it. I mean, there's a reason why companies make commercials, right? You gotta be able to tell people what the product is, or get people excited about your brand or anything like that. Not just saying the Rubber Duck Preserve Championship, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with that, yeah, I mean, I think so. I think people would be interested in having a spot. Thing that jumps out to me, obviously the baskets, that's a big one. Having something around the basket, that's big. But another thing that jumps out to me is like a triple Mando, right?
Yeah.
Like having a big sign as a triple Mando, and we have to throw through it. I know they did a little bit with like the Zuka Mandos, but a lot of times those weren't even in play. They were more just kind of like structuring the the tee box, if you will,
Yeah.
or framing up the tee box. But yeah, I mean, I think I'm all for it. And at the end of the day, too, the thing is people are going to hate on disc golf. They're going to hate on disc golf. Whether we have a big duck in the background or not, they're going to hate on disc golf. So to me, it's like if you're able to figure out a way to where people are going to pay money for these activations and be like, wait a second, this is actually getting my money back instead of just being the title sponsor of something, then I think it's a no-brainer. I think it's an absolute no-brainer. So